If you want to get organized faster and stop losing track of tasks, Todoist has a few core features you need to understand first. In this video, I'll show you how to use Todoist features in a simple, practical way so you can manage work, personal life, and everything in between without feeling overwhelmed. And if this tutorial helps you out, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides like this. Let's jump in. When you open Todoist, the first thing you'll notice is the inbox. Think of the inbox as your default landing pad. This is where every random thought, task, idea, reminder, or link should go first. The goal is to get things out of your head as quickly as possible so you can focus on your day instead of trying to remember everything. If you suddenly think of an email to send, a bill to pay, or a task you need to finish later, just drop it into the inbox. Don't worry about organizing it perfectly right away. The inbox is meant for capture, and that alone can make your workflow feel much lighter. Next, let's talk about projects. Projects are basically folders used to separate major areas of your life or work. You can create different projects for work, personal, finances, fitness, school, or anything else that needs its own space. This is one of the best ways to keep Todoist clean and structured. Instead of throwing every task into one long list, you can sort items into the right projects so they're easier to review and manage. For example, a task like prepare presentation might belong in your work project, while renew insurance might go into finances. This small habit makes a huge difference when you're trying to stay organized long term. Now, inside those projects, you can use subtasks. Subtasks are nested items inside a main task, and they're perfect for breaking down intimidating goals into smaller, bite-sized actions. If a task feels too big to do in one sitting, split it into steps. For example, if your main task is launch website, your subtasks might include writing the homepage copy, choosing images, testing links, and publishing the final version. This makes the task feel less overwhelming and gives you a clear path forward. It also helps you see progress more easily, which is always motivating. Another powerful feature is smart date recognition. This is one of Todoist's best time-saving tools because it understands natural language. Instead of manually clicking through date menus, you can simply type a deadline the way you'd normally say it. For example, if you type send proposal tomorrow at 9 a.m., Todoist automatically understands the date and time and schedules it for you. You can use phrases like today, next Monday, Friday afternoon, or even specific times. This makes adding tasks much faster and feels a lot more natural than filling out extra fields every single time. Todoist also gives you instant tagging shortcuts, which are perfect when you want to move quickly. These shortcuts let you use keyboard characters directly in the task field, so you can organize tasks without clicking through menus. For example, if you type #work, Todoist routes the task into your work project. If you type at computer, it adds a contextual label that helps you filter tasks later. And if you type P1, that sets the task as a critical red priority, while P3 gives it a lower blue priority. These little shortcuts may seem small, but once you get used to them, they can save a lot of time and make task entry feel incredibly efficient. The real power of Todoist comes from combining all of these features together. You can dump everything into the inbox, move tasks into projects, break big goals into subtasks, assign natural deadlines with smart date recognition, and use shortcuts to tag and prioritize work instantly. That creates a system that's simple enough to use every day, but powerful enough to handle a busy schedule. A good workflow might look like this. You open Todoist, add a few new tasks to the inbox, then sort them into the right project later. If one task is too large, you turn it into a parent task with subtasks underneath. Then you add a due date by typing it naturally, and finish by adding a label and priority using shortcuts. In just a few seconds, the task is fully organized and ready to go. If you've never used Todoist this way before, start small. Don't try to build the perfect system on day one. Just focus on capturing tasks, grouping them logically, and making them easier to act on. The more you use these features, the more natural they become, and the more reliable your system will feel. If this video helped you understand how to use Todoist features, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more step-by-step software tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.